Located just south of the city of Sheboygan, close to the Black River, lies the Sheboygan Indian Mound Park. This park is a great family day trip destination that hosts 18 Indian burial mounds distributed over 15 acres of scenic beauty. The Kletzian Mound Group, located within the park, is operated by the city of Sheboygan and surrounded by the town of Wilson in a residential neighborhood. The park is protected under the Wisconsin Burial Sites Preservation Law. In 1967, Julily House Kohler organized and led a campaign to preserve the historic Indian mounds, which resulted in the site being designated as a county park. In 1968, Kohler was the registered agent for the incorporation of the Sheboygan Indian Mound Park Association, Incorporated. The burial grounds of Indian Mound Park are located in the Black River area of Sheboygan County and were built by nomadic Indians between 500 to 1000 AD. Indian Mound Park is fortunate to have 18 mounds in animal and geometric forms. The open mound exhibit contains replica skeletal material and Native American artifacts. For the convenience of visitors, a walking path provides easy viewing. The park also features a boardwalk, nature trail through the wetlands featuring northern hardwoods and foliage, and rare plant species indigenous to Wisconsin. Quoting an article in the Sheboygan Press, I read the following. Wisconsin's earliest inhabitants survived by hunting and gathering, but sometime after 700 BC, sweeping changes occurred in the taming of the plants and animals, and within little more than 200 years, a new culture arose out of the woodland Indians of Wisconsin. The effigy mound builders, named for their distinctive burial mounds, constructed permanent communities across the southern two-thirds of Wisconsin, giving Wisconsin more mounds than any other region in North America. Though the state once had between 15,000 and 20,000 mounds, just 4,000 remain today. It is thought that effigy mounds were built for spiritual purposes, although most were also burial mounds. Information from Robert Birmingham and Leslie Eisenberg, formerly of the Wisconsin Historical Society, explains, according to 2011 studies surveying 586 mounds at 128 sites, 65% of linear mounds in Wisconsin contain evidence of burials, 89% of conical mounds containing evidence of burials, and 87% of effigy mounds contain evidence of burials. It is reasonable to project that all mounds in the conical to effigy mound spectrum are burial or funerary earthworks. Increase Lapham, Wisconsin's first citizen scientist, detailed Wisconsin's effigy mounds as early as 1851 in a document called Antiquities of Wisconsin. A landmark publication filled with expert drawings, it included the Seeley Hill Mounds in Sheboygan, located in the northeast quarter of Section 28, town of Sheboygan, at the south end of today's Wildwood Avenue. The mound group was named for Dr. J.F. Seeley, whose home stood near the mounds. Built on the north side of the Sheboygan River, the mounds were mostly lizards, though they represented some remarkable variations from the usual type of the species. One had a crooked tail, and the other two had odd body shapes. The mounds, as many as 17 in number, were cut in half when the railroad went through and have since been demolished. In 1889 and then again in 1900, Dr. Alphonse Guerin and Mr. George Wolfe completed surveys of Sheboygan County's mound culture. Both men were early experts in the field and have produced valuable writings on the subject. They reported that of the groups of Sheboygan Indian earthworks, the most interesting now remaining is located on the banks of the Black River. It consists of 35 effigy or animal-shaped linear and conical mounds.